Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, and welcome back to more Battletech. I'm Liz. Before we get down and working today, I want to talk about some observations I've made about this game. First observation, I think that once you get good at this game, and you sort of have a feel for what you're going to be doing, capturing mechs, especially heavy or assault mechs, which we haven't really faced a lot of yet, is probably going to be a little too easy. Um, it's like, as I understand it, you rack up instability on mechs pretty much the same no matter what. And I get the feeling
Got
that
a new financial report for you, Commander.
a financial report. I get the feeling that heavies and assaults are going to get the same instability that these mediums are going to get, and our long range missiles and anything with stability damage is going to be able to knock them down. And people are probably, I haven't been watching a lot of it, but people are probably farming the crap out of these kinds of mechs and having a heyday with it. Second observation, you seem to be able to get by on your monthly finances and a little bit extra, like a few purchases here and there, off of doing um, the main storyline missions only. And Argo upgrades and stuff like that. You don't really need money from missions so far, at least. That's my sort of initial observation. And I think the whole financing element in the strategic game could be reworked a little bit to make it a little bit more of a factor. I want to go to our mech bay right off the hop here today. We want to take a look at this Centurion and take a peek at our potential refits for it. I have the room to upgrade one of these to an LRM-20. It's going to add extra weight. So if I was to take this bottom guy here and upgrade it to my LRM-20 that has stability damage, my missiles aren't even listed here. My LRM-20 with stability damage, it physically fits. That's 3 tons overweight. I'd have to drop down to literally paper armor if I did that. And I don't really want to drop to literally paper armor. So I think what we're going to do instead, let's put these LRM-15s in here for the time being. I think what I want to do instead is go to an LRM-20, an LRM-15, and an LRM-10. That's the exact same setup that we had previously as far as missile launchers go, except that we have a 20 that has stability damage on it now. Let's max our armor. I would like to have some more armor than that, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, this is a long-range fire support, so whatever. I want the stability damage in there. Um, I would like to get this torso armored up a little bit more, so if we do run in and start punching people again, it's less likely that we're going to lose our long-range missile 20. But for now, I think I'm going to rock with this, and we'll see how things go for a bit. We did, of course, add an extra LRM ammo to our center torso last time there. We have just enough jump jets to get up onto heights. Yeah, okay. I'm still looking for catapult, guys. I'm still looking to replace this with a catapult. or an assault mech that can use missiles with lots of missile racks. But for now, our Centurion, of all the things, is going to be our long-range fire support mech. It just had the missile hardpoints. That's all. It had missile hardpoints, and it had enough weight for us to do something on it. So, okay, let's confirm that. How long is this going to take? It's going to take 6 days. I'm okay with that. 6 days with a mech tech of 11. How long would have that taken with a mech tech of 3? I don't know the actual math that calculates this, so I can't say for sure, but we're going to wait 6 days, and then we are going to go on contract. I believe there's a contract here. Let me just see if I need to start traveling somewhere or if I'm staying here. Yeah, I'm staying here. We have aggressive negotiations as an assassination, and corporate secrets, which is a recovery. I think we're going to go on aggressive negotiations. Assassinations, I think I'm going to take some money from this one, but assassinations tend to have like an elite mech, which might be a heavy. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll have to take a peek. That's sort of some stuff I read about them. Assassinations are a great way to farm bigger mechs than you have because they usually have like one elite mech that you need to blow up and blah blah blah. So maybe. We're gonna wait till this mech is done though, so let's advance the time a bit. We're also gonna get the Argo automation upgrade. Sweet. Sweet.
Top-notch
Um,
work, if I may say so.
can I afford another upgrade right now? So what's the last mech tech upgrade here require? Mech Bay 2 and structural repair. And it's plus 3 tech points. What's it called? Improved automation. Of course. Why not? So structure upgrade, power upgrade, recreation is a morale upgrade. How much is that? That's 225,000. That's going to bring us below 1,000,000. I think I'm going to go for some money, though. So, okay.
Sure thing.
Let's do it.
Take a bit, but we'll
Let's
get
get a lounge, guys. Let's get that morale effect up and running as quick as we can. So we're now below 1,000,000 again. That's okay. We still don't have a huge expense. We don't have a second mech bay, so we don't have a lot of mechs there. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's launch this contract, shall we? I think I do want to do supply lines as well. It's back on Weldry, but I think I want to go for it too. Yeah, let's clear some of these things out. Let's go on aggressive negotiations, though. We're going to negotiate, not so aggressively. It's a 2 and 8 for 228,000. That's like our month's pay. If we go with this, we can actually make ourselves a little bit of money. I want to go on this other contract as well. Let's do the 2 and 8 salvage with the 228,000. Out of curiosity, yeah, 65. Not so good. So this is gonna like we're at 307,000 now, so it's actually not gonna get our entire month's pay, is it? I'll do 1 and 6. I mean, how much salvage is there gonna be? 2 and 8. I can't get 3, so I can't guarantee a mech either way. So let's go for a bit of cash, fill out our pay and all that nonsense. Hunchback and Vindicator. Vindicator's our energy mech, but it's sitting out for the time being. We're gonna go in with Decker in the Griffin, sure. So he's in a brawler, but he's also our scout. I'd like to get him like an Orion or a Grasshopper or some kind of primitive heavy mech that he can really rock out with. Behemoth with a Shadowhawk, of course. Liz is gonna go in the Kintaro. All of them are short-range missile brawlers, except the Shadowhawk does have a medium laser as well. And then long-range missiles on our Centurion with our new destabilizing rack. Only 280 armor. It has less armor than our Jenner had now. Yeah, that's... We really need to make sure it's not getting in the brawl. Holy crud. Let's go. Fitting so many long-range missiles on it really takes a toll on its armor. Alright, eliminate the local government diplomat and escape. Okay, so they want us to escape after, so likely there's probably going to be a reinforcement lance, which is probably going to be on the ground from the beginning anyway. That's another thing, like the reinforcement groups are there like immediately. Or like the second turn, practically. They don't look like reinforcements, they look like they're part of the main group because they don't come at a reinforcement period kind of thing. Recon has provided the general vicinity of the diplomat. That's not too far away. And we have a bit of a high ground advantage, do we?
Time to get paid.
No, not really. Well, we can get a bit of a high ground advantage. We don't actually have it to begin with. Decker. I'm actually going to Behemoth. Sprint up into tree cover.
Moving out.
This is actually close enough that we can censor most of the likely zone. Nope, not there. All right. Decker, if you would like to move up to here, please. And Liz, I'm going to have you move up into tree cover here. And Glitch, go ahead and set up behind them.
You, Commander. Moving out.
We'll take it slow.
This looks like a prime spot for
Destroy the escorts, destroy the reinforcements, eliminate the government diplomat. Prime spot for the ambush. Yeah, check out this hill. In fact, look, is that the LZ? Is that what that is? Because when I mouse over destroy the reinforcements, that is what highlights. So I'm getting the feeling there's reinforcements there. And we don't want to be in a crossfire, so maybe we want to set ourselves up in this river. That might be where we want to be. Behemoth, where can you get in this river? Oh, hold on a second. I got a phone call. Alright, I'm going to be playing quickly because the Munchkin's coming home. So this is in the water. I can't get the angle that I want there. I could jump. No, I can't jump that far. Alright, so we're not actually going to go into the water yet. We're just going to head up this direction.
Location confirmed.
Unfortunately, we don't really have tree cover over there, but it does give us
Incoming bandit.
a little bit better of an angle on them over here. So I can actually get vision from here. Is that rough terrain? What is that? Marsh. 50% stability damage reduction from... Oh, yes, please. Let's go into this marsh. We don't have range on it from here, but that's okay. And that's going to give us eyes on. Yeah, that's a spider. It has the objective marker on it, though. Is that the government diplomat and a spider? And he just walked closer to Decker. So he's got evasion. That's a thing. There's a 20-ton mech here as well, so that's probably another spider, most likely. I'm a little curious about what exactly he's doing. So Decker, there's another mech over here, and it is 50 tons. Okay, so there's a little bit heavier of a mech here. I can get 3 and face him. I can face both of them from here and get eyes on, and then we can sensor lock, I suppose, the spider. We can just destroy the spider completely. I'm not averse to destroying the spider completely. It's got 2 light lasers, small lasers, and it's a bit of an issue. What is this? It's a Hunchback 4P, which looks like it is a laser Hunchback. Yeah, that's the medium laser style Hunchback. We could actually bombard it with missiles, but it's going to act in the next, it's the next thing to act. So I think what we're going to do instead is we're just going to sensor lock this spider, and we're going to work on just eradicating it from the face of the earth. Hunchback gets to move now. It's going to shoot a hole. Actually, it doesn't. I thought it was... What?
Waiting
Okay,
for orders.
cool. Let's get ourselves into some water. A little bit of evasion would be nice. We do have a lot of energy weapons potentially coming at us right away. That's a pretty poor chance to hit. Maybe we don't go to the water. Maybe we... What do we jump? How's our jump look? Okay, if I jump here, I can sort of face both of them. And I have decent shots on the spider from here. I'm going to do that. Behemoth, jump in with the Shadowhawk, get into the water. Want to be in the water if I can, unless I need to be in the trees. So let's go for this. We'll burn off another evasion on him, and we will put some hurt on.
Firing all weapons.
We didn't blow anything off. I am surprised. We did destroy a jump jet. That's at least something, I suppose. But was sort of expecting to, like, destroy a component. Alright. Liz, where can you get? You can get into firing range on him. Is it a good fire? Yeah, it's acceptable firing range. But you also have 7 jump jets. So you can get, like, right up here and have awesome chances on this guy. So we're going to do that. We are going to have to move Glitch around because that reinforcement lance, if that reinforcement lance is coming from that side, I want Glitch over this way. I don't want her out here where she's going to get hit. But let's go ahead and murder this spider, please.
All weapons committed.
Yeah, well, that's side torso destroyed, pilot injured, knockdown, pilot injured. I mean, I don't need to take this spider, but that's still sweet. And my turn again. Okay, sure.
I hear
I'm
ya.
okay with that. I don't mind at all. Glitch, let's start rotating this way. Do I want to blow up this spider? I'm not convinced I need to blow up this spider. Like, his weapons are in his center torso, so he still has guns. He can still shoot us, but I've got big brawlers there. I think maybe do we shoot the Hunchback? It's only 60%. Let's unload on the Hunchback. I got a good feeling about shooting the Hunchback here. He is in cover. He's guarded, that's why, okay. If we do a lot of stability damage and we force him to guard again right away, that means he's not going to be shooting at us, so that would be good. 55-ton mech from that direction with a big autocannon. 45 damage, that's an AC5. Hits us a little bit, that's okay. That's cool. And the Hunchback moves into water and guards. Or does he shoot? He's probably going to shoot. He shoots. It's fine. So he's a little unstable, and he's a prime target to shoot with those missiles again.
My armor's getting stripped off.
Yeah, well, he had a lot of guns. Is this a 60-ton?
Damn it! I'm hit.
Ooh, okay. Was that a 60-ton mech with a PPC? And a 20-ton locust. Right, spider's 25. Yeah, couldn't have been a spider. 20-ton is a locust. Oh, the more I'm looking at this mission, the more I'm thinking I'm probably just going to have to pause it and come back, or call it quits on it and come back,
Waiting
because
for orders.
the Munchkin is going to be home too soon. What's hurt here? The head is what's hurt. Oh, balls. Balls, balls,
Waiting for orders.
balls. Alright, Glitch, let's start moving in.
You betcha.
We're going to hammer that Hunchback some more. It's a big brawler. We want it out of the way. 70%. That's pretty sweet.
Firing everything I've got.
We're going to hit it a little bit more than the last time we hit it. We're going to destabilize it a whole hell of a lot. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
And there's more where that came from.
The next hit it takes is going to knock it down, which is pretty good. Spider stands itself up. We knocked it back in initiative phase because we knocked it down. He's going to jump in on us and face the other direction.
Good to
Okay.
go.
Cool. I'm alright with that. Let's face this way. That is a 65-ton heavy mech. We're going to knock this
Position
Hunchback
confirmed.
down, and we're going to get eyes on this big... Actually, no, we won't, will we? No. We're going to knock this Hunchback down.
Firing full
Even
pump.
though our head is a little weak. Heat sinks destroyed, medium lasers destroyed. We didn't get
Forward
its
critical.
we didn't get its torso. We did knock it down though. So that's a pilot injury. If we blow up the torso, that's another injury. If we blow up the other torso, that's another injury. I don't really need to capture this Hunchback though. It doesn't have an AC-20 either, so getting a free AC-20 isn't in the cards. Where are they coming from? They are coming from that direction. Okay, so they do have an ambush on us from that way. There's a lot of mechs in this one. It's what you expect when they have that high of a rating, right? Stay in the water. We don't have shots on the Hunchback from there. Okay, if we go here, we could get shots on the Hunchback. We expose ourselves a little to the spider. We could go here. We have shots, but we can't face the way we want to. I'm okay with this. I'm not happy about it, but I am okay with it. Let's get in there and finish this Hunchback off, shall we? Actually, we are just going to finish it, I think. Center torso has 77 HP. Let's just aim center torso, try and take it
Roger
out.
that.
And we got some serious center torso hits there. Mech destroyed.
Target eliminated.
And I think I'm going to play Liz's turn here, and then I'm going to pause myself, and I'll have to come back afterwards. So we can get this spider in the back. I am perfectly content with shooting this spider in the back here with Liz. Probably finishing it. And we need to keep getting Glitch over sort of behind us so that these ambush mechs don't shoot us. Fire.
All weapons
We don't actually fry the spider. Cool. Good job, spider, at staying alive. Would really like to have an energy brawler again. So that is a Shadowhawk with its AC-5. I sort of suspected it was a Shadowhawk. We took that one AC-5 hit earlier, so... That other big mech has a PPC. What is it? It misses, so that's good. But what is this mech? It's 65 tons. I kind of want to know. Spider is going to jump at us again. It's not death from aboveing, though. It just jumped into us a bit. I think it's just trying to absorb our fire, really. Okay, so the Locust... If the Locust got a cheeky headshot on us, that would suck. Okay. Good. I don't know what this mech is. I would like to know what this 65 ton is and start knocking it down, right? This Shadowhawk is still a threat. Decker and the Griffin. He still isn't going to see what that is, really? Like, no way he doesn't see what that is. Yeah, no, Decker, move to here. You've got to be able to see what this thing is by now. If not, you can sensor lock it, I suppose. I want to know what it is. I want to start putting long-range missiles on it. I want to start knocking it down.
I've got a sensor lock.
It's a catapult, isn't it? That looks to me like a it is. It's a catapult with PPCs. Okay, I wasn't exactly expecting a catapult with PPCs at this point. I would really, really like to take that, so let's try and knock it down.
Good to go.
Glitch, if you would please get yourself in the water for some heat management. Get over here. Let's start putting some hurt on this catapult to knock it down. We should probably destroy the Shadowhawk first, in all honesty, but we've taken out the evasion on the catapult. It's in cover here. Do we even want to vigilance you? No, I don't think we need to vigilance you right now.
Take this.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Okay, he is actually our primary target too. He's super unsteady. We can knock him down. We can totally knock him down. Behemoth. Am I going to get to move? Or are they going to get to move? They're going to shoot long-range missiles. Okay. We can knock down this catapult. I just need to get into a range to shoot it. And can Behemoth do that? Behemoth can do that. Can Behemoth do that with some evasion? Yes. Yeah, I'm okay with Behemoth moving here to do it. If she jumps, what can we do with a jump? Triple evasion. Yeah, let's do that instead. I want to knock that catapult down. Absolutely, I want to knock this catapult down. So this shot should do it. Its armor is in great shape still, because it's in cover, right? So it's not taking a lot of armor damage. In fact, do we want to vigilance as well? Really reduce the chance that we die to a PPC hit to the head? Well, any PPC hit, even with reduction, is going to kill us. So let's just keep our evasion up so it doesn't hit. And let's knock this guy
Firing
down.
all weapons.
It's going to knock it back in initiative as well. So I can start shooting at him. He's not going to have ammo because he's got PPCs, but if I take out those torsos, it'll still injure them. Alright, good. One injury. And we're just going to knock him down repeatedly. Liz, you can start working on that Shadowhawk, but I am going to have to come back to continue this battle. Alright, I'm going to have to come back to continue this battle. We'll take over again right here, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, Munchkin is home, laying down, resting, watching some My Little Pony Equestria Girls, and relaxing. I generally don't let the kids watch TV if they're homesick. I know in this particular case it's going to help her go to sleep, and I want her to sleep. So I want to be in position to shoot at this catapult if I can. I'd rather not get hit by the catapult. My left arm, that's the right arm, right? Paper doll is backwards here. My left arm has nothing in it. My left torso has nothing in it. The right torso has SRM6s. Okay, so if we go to this position and we angle ourselves like so, then we're going to have a little bit of arm defense facing that catapult if it stands up and PPCs us. We want to be in position to shoot it soon. I also want to be in position to protect Glitch, so I don't want to go too far forward. I want to have my front facing that Shadowhawk, because it does have that autocannon, and Behemoth is in kind of a bad way right now. So we want to do this. I want to keep an arc on that catapult in case it moves forward. And we're going to try and finish off this Spidey, I think. Let's do it. We're going to stay in the water. Oh, I should have checked how many charges. It is 2 charges, right? Yeah, it's 2 charges of evasion. That's cool. The spider is... I can't see the spider not being done. Like, it's got to be done, right? There we go. Actually, we blew up everything else on it. We're going to have some spider salvage, apparently. Like, we care that much about the spider. We are going to have a round of action here to do what we want without dealing with the catapult, unless I want to shoot at one of the catapult's PPCs, which we might want to do. I don't know yet. Oh, no. It didn't act this phase yet. Okay, right, we knocked it back into the assault phase, that's why. Oh, it's not a medium, it's a heavy, right. So we just knocked it back into the assault phase. How many hard points does it have? Because that was medium lasers. Kind of interested in how many hardpoints that thing has. I'm worried about the locust. Not so much because it can hit us here. I'm worried about the
Light
locust
damage,
because
Commander.
it could headshot behemoth. And that's not what
gonna
we
do for ya?
want. That is so not what we want. Glitch, get yourself 1 evasion, I suppose. There's still enemies out in that direction. We're going to have 80% on the cat. So we're just going to keep taking shots on this cat. We're actually really close to the Shadowhawk now, though. Oh, that's really dangerous. We're super close to the Shadowhawk. I'm actually kind of worried about that. Can I jump anywhere better? Probably not. We have pretty poor jump jets. I can get more evasion, though, with a jump. So we're going to do that. We are going to jump. We're in the water now. We're going to pick up some more evasion. We're going to put some more heat on this cat. Is it still in cover? It's not in cover, so we're going to do more damage to it now, which isn't ideal. It's got a machine gun. Ooh, that's interesting, because machine gun ammo in this... No, where's its ammo? It's in its center. Okay, so that's not so good. PPC in the arms. The torsos have a medium laser and a machine gun. And a medium laser and a machine gun. How many other energy hardpoints does it have? Because that's 4 energy hardpoints. If it has like 6 to 8, I might be able to get some large lasers and some mediums on it and really make it a catapult. We have a Centurion as a long-range fire support and a catapult as a brawler. The reason is this is a K2. It doesn't have missile hardpoints on its shoulders. It has energy hardpoints. Actually, its arms, not its shoulders. So I'm a little bit skeptical. I still want it. I 100% want it still. Do I have vigilance here?
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Is this going to bring it to the verge of knocking it down again? Structure exposed. Yes, it does. Okay. We're going to knock it down again. So, good on us. Shadowhawk? No. It's that other mech that's off screen, and it has long-range missiles, and it is in the medium phase. So, we do need to be aware of that. This Shadowhawk is going to be a threat. I do want to deal with it. We want to keep our evasion up, and we want to keep water if we can. I can do that, but he could get behind us potentially. I don't want to go that far then. If I move out this way, we're actually moving to engage another medium as well. And Liz against the 2 mediums, even with some fire support, might be a bit of an issue. I mean, we've got a lot of tank, but it's a little sketch. I do want to not jump if I can avoid it. That's getting awful close to him. If we go down here again, well, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to work on protecting Glitch a bit. That Locust is really potentially screwed here. We'll see if Behemoth can knock down the catapult. If Behemoth knocks down the catapult, then we can just punch the Locust or shoot it. Shooting it would potentially do, you know, potentially kill it a little bit quicker, I think. We're going to start opening up on this Shadowhawk, and in fact, I think we're like full morale, so we are going to use Vigilance here. So we're going to spend a bit of morale so that Liz is going to get another round of shots before this Shadowhawk does anything. So we're just going to hammer it as hard as we can right now. Actually, if we destroy that autocannon, then it'd be pretty sweet. We're getting close to knocking him down, too. That's another off-screen guy with long-range missiles. Okay. Okay. Well, it's a good thing that we have Vigilance up, then. Alright, Behemoth, if you can knock this guy down, that would be great. We're going to have some stability protection here. It's got medium lasers that I'm a little bit afraid of. Because our head is almost dead, remember? Knock him down, please.
On the move.
If you can get an ammo explosion, that would, well, no, ammo is in the center, so ammo explosion won't be great. That'll destroy the center. But if you could get a torso destruction and knock him down, that'd be great. Actually, that'd be super great. Can we get a torso destruction and knock him down? Well, what are our chances of hitting that torso? We're on the wrong side. We can't hit that torso at all. We can hit this one, though. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with hitting that torso. It's just destroying medium lasers and machine guns, and it's taking a PPC out of play. It won't destroy the PPC. It'll take it out of play, though. And if we can knock him down and blow up the torso, that's 2 injuries. Let's do it! We didn't get the torso. We should have knocked him down, though. Yes, there we go. Injury number 2. We're getting there. This catapult is not the kind of catapult that I wanted, but I might be able to make this catapult work. And Decker, do you get to move? Nope, there's another medium. Okay, it didn't do anything though.
Standing by.
Alright. So, we've got a couple options here. I think we move you here, and I have you shoot the Locust. Alternatively, we could punch the Locust. We do 140 damage, but we can hit potentially anywhere. We're not guaranteed to hit center torso. And we only hit one location with that. So, I think I favor having you pull back to here, and we're just going to shoot the Locust. We could alternatively shoot the Shadowhawk. Well, pulling back to here doesn't give you any evasion. Hold on. Pulling back to here won't even get you any evasion. You can get evasion going here. You can get evasion going here. We're not facing the catapult anymore. So the catapult is only going to see Behemoth. So when it stands up, it's going to take shots at her. She's good except for the head. I really don't want her head to get hit. We have no heat at all at the moment. If we have no heat at all, I could technically jump to like here, get 2 evasion. Then the Shadowhawk doesn't see us. We see the catapult. We can go here. It's not water. I can jump to here and pick up 2 evasion. Yeah, we're going to do that. That way we can see all 3. All 3 can see us. Decker is a viable target for all of them. We're going to shoot the Locust because I don't need that Locust getting a lucky headshot on Behemoth. And it's got long-range missiles that could really screw us. Actually, no, it's the short-range missile variant. We're going to blow off numerous components with this if we don't destroy him. No, we didn't. Wow. That really sucked. That really sucked a lot. I was expecting to blow off the arms and torsos, like all of them. Okay. Shadowhawk shoots Glitch, which is what I was worried about. Glitch has just enough armor to tank it. Because she isn't a Centurion, though, she has a lot more structure than lighter mechs have. Oh, if this catapult PPCs her, that could be an issue. But it's gonna maneuver. Is that sprint? No. Shoots Decker. Cool. Go ahead, shoot Decker. 1 evasion is not fantastic. And Liz is gonna act again. Let's pick up a couple evasion here. Let's get really close to this Shadowhawk, and we're gonna hammer it, I believe. I think this is... Oh no, this is a side with its autocannon. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. The point of this whole arrangement was that Liz is gonna just hammer the crap out of this Shadowhawk and try and break up some of its weapons, so that's less of a threat to Glitch. So let's hammer it. Full on SRM6. Do it. And this is good. It's the side that has the autocannon on it. Structure exposed. He's unsteady. We don't kill him, but we're getting there. Locust is going to move behind Decker. That's cool. I'm okay with that. Decker's got enough rear armor that this Locust isn't going to break him that easy. And now Glitch.
Commander?
I'm going to need you to move this way, Glitch. You don't have that much heat, but we are probably going to walk 80s. You're going to have 70s on him from here. That's not the best. If I jump you, can I jump you up to anything? Not really. If I jump you here, you have 70s. He has 1 evasion, so we're probably not going to get 80s one way or the other like this. Behemoth is still capable of putting a lot of instability on him, so we're going to jump you here. Just get you away from the line of fire. Luckily, your missiles are in this torso, so they're relatively protected. The things that are damaged are things that we don't really care about. Although this leg has ammo in it, so we do care about that to an extent. We're gonna put the hurt on this catapult. If we could blow up these torsos, great. Yeah, those would be great. We want to knock him down and blow up a torso, then he's out. Or blow up 2 torsos and he's out. Right? Okay, good. We got him to full-on unstable again, so we're going to be able to knock him down with Behemoth without too much difficulty here. Oh, right.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Okay, so they have a mech who sensor locked us. Who did they sensor lock? Was it Liz? Has 0 evasion now? It wasn't Glitch. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. We'll end up hitting the left torso. Paper doll is backwards. We'll end up hitting the left torso. most likely. It has 6 HP. Yeah, we could possibly take him out right now. I think we could take him out right now. If we do a move into here, and we position like so, I think we have a very high chance of hitting this
Heading
torso and destroying it. This the right torso. And then we'll also knock him down because our missile, he's fully unsteady. So if we get both of those, that's going to be 4 injuries. That's almost definitely going to take this guy out. Yeah, target eliminated. That's a confirmed kill. Time to head to the evac point. So we could escape right now. I don't think we destroyed that torso either. I think we just knocked him down, and that was 3 injuries, and that was enough. Unless we headshot him at some point and got an injury from that, we might have. It's possible. So their long-range fire support aren't doing a ton of work on us. They are hitting us. Like, it's hurting, but it's not really killing us. We have Decker here to move in to take out this Shadowhawk now, though. Like, we're going to put some serious hurt on him. That's still water, which is perfect. I want to sink some heat. Let's move here. Do I want to Vigilance Decker? If I Vigilance Decker, then he's going to get to act again. He's got no heat at all. So, yeah, we're going to spend the points on a Vigilance here. I want to act before this Shadowhawk does next turn as well, just in case we don't kill him here.
Affirmative.
Knocked down. I mean, that's good, I suppose. We'll start putting the hurt on this Shadowhawk. Yeah, these missiles, they're really not blowing up the components on these heavier mechs now, but they're knocking them down, which is cool. We still have a Locust. Is that a 65 ton? I don't think... Oh, it could be... It's shooting an autocannon and long-range missiles, right? So that could technically be a Jaeger mech. There's a variant that has an autocannon and long-range missiles. He's gonna punch us? And destroy our left arm. What a dick. At least he didn't hit our short-range missiles. They're all in one of our torsos. We lost guarded as well. Yeah, that sucks.
Commander?
That sucks kind of a lot. We got a lot of heat. We're good. We can jump. If I jump back to here, get 4 evasion, and be in water, we can get a sweet shot on him. Or we can take a really, really clear shot on that Locust. That Locust moves in this phase. If we blow up the Locust, we could just destroy it, potentially. I mean, I want to kill the Shadowhawk. It's important to kill the Shadowhawk.
Aye, aye.
Both of them are potential threats in this situation, though. Alright, our short-range missiles took some fire there. We're a little bit weak in the armor on those. The Shadowhawk still has his full complement, but he's very close to dying. I think we have to do the Shadowhawk here, right? Like, I think if we do anything but the Shadowhawk, it would be irresponsible. Right? As I shoot a Locust, blow it up.
Let's hit him hard. That's a kill.
Is Liz gonna get to act here is my question, or is the Shadowhawk gonna move? Okay, Liz does get to... No, they're gonna move this. Unknown mech. Structure exposed, that sucks.
Warning.
Head hit,
Detected
pilot injured,
mech
that's
warrior injury.
fantastic. What's our head health at on Liz? It's red. We're in structure, 16 HP left on the head. That's not so good. Unknown mech, unknown mech. So those long-range fire supports, I was just saying, they're not doing such a great job on us, but now they are actually starting to hurt a little bit. So let's get ourselves 4 evasion with a jump to here. And let's finish off this. Okay, hold on. Maybe not yet. They have another mech out there, actually. Yeah, they have another one that's still to act. So let's get ourselves 4 evasion here. And let's shoot this guy. Reason I want to act with Liz right now instead of somebody else, I would rather use Behemoth right this very second, or even Glitch. But Liz had 0 evasion because she got sensor locked, and this other long-range fire support mech still gets to act on her. And also, if we can kill this guy, then they lose vision on us. So, you know what? We're going to use a precision strike on his center torso, because it doesn't have much health left. It's only 43 HP. I can kill that. Do it. That didn't kill it, did it? Oh, it did. Oh, and ammo explosions. Lots of torso destruction. Yeah, the center torso went bye-bye, though. So good. Good. So now, enemy action. Is he going to come into range? Yes. So I have available to me
Waiting for orders.
forest cover at this point. If I take up forest cover, I'm going to be 3 evasion. I'm going to be out of the water, but that's okay. I can only see one of them from it at the moment. I think that's acceptable. Let's go here. Let's take a look.
Location
We will
confirmed.
put a sensor lock on it if we need to so that
Bandit.
Glitch can shoot it. But otherwise, we will potentially just shoot. What's its evasion? 2. What is it? It's a Shadowhawk. Oh, there's 3 of these mechs. 55 ton, 55 ton, 55 ton. Probably 3 Shadowhawks. Where is the evac zone? Exactly. It's behind them. Yeah, okay, so it's from the direction that their ambush came from. Is that... That's not rough terrain, that's the terrain that makes it harder to... And he's guarded right now, so... It's not the best place to be. 40% to shoot. I could just sensor lock him. They're all going to be guarded at the moment, aren't they? Pretty sure they will all be guarded. If I sensor lock him, though, they can move. And if they move, screw it. Oh, whatever. Let's sensor lock him.
Got a lock.
And is he going to move immediately? No, the other mech is going to move. Okay. Also a Shadowhawk? No, a Kintaro. Okay. What sucks about that is the Kintaro is getting more into its optimal range right now. These Shadowhawks were sort of optimal before.
Waiting for orders.
Glitch. I'm going to have you continue being in the water. Can I move you here? If I do, what's your shot percentages? 55s, 45s, not so good. I don't want you to have a direct line to them, but I would like you to be in the water if possible. If I did move you here, you'd have 85s on this guy. Would he be able to see you? Almost definitely, right? That kind of sucks. I don't want you to be visible to him. If I move you up here, indirect fire, 80%, you're not in the water. It looks like it's all missile fire, so it looks like you'd be protected from line of sight. I would kind of like you to stay in the water, though. But if I go anywhere here, we're out of optimal. Oh, this other guy, he could move around on us as well, yeah. If I go here, we're out of water, 55. How about here, 55. How about here, 55. So we have to move in closer if we want to get better. 55, 65, 85. This is indirect fire. I'm gonna chance this, and I'll try and move my other people in closer as well. It looks like this mountain peak is blocking vision, but this guy, if he moves around this way, he might get vision on us. So this one is guarded. It's the one that we just recently hit. 50%. Yeah, we have to shoot this one. We're not going strictly for damage here. We're looking to knock it down and get an advantageous position on it, as well as whatever damage we can do. Yeah, structure exposed is always good either way, but still. I'm really worried about this guy, if he can see Glitch and what he does. Shadowhawk.
They've got a lock on me.
Yeah, he can... No, he sensor locked Glitch, so everybody else can see Glitch now. Okay. Well, that's still serious, but it's not as bad as it looked. 65s and 45s. Cool. Heat isn't the biggest deal right now, so I could jump for 4 evasion and then have, like, still 65s. Or 65s. Or 65s. Looks like the only place we're getting 85s is going out there. Or I can jump into the trees and have 85s and tree cover against these guys. Do I want the water or do I want the trees? I've only got a couple rounds of fire if I get myself out of the water. And this is getting close to melee range on them, and our head is being hit. But this is Liz, so her head is basically the only head that can survive a hit. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump her into the water with 4 evasion, I think. I can get 65s on that guy. We can almost knock this one down. What if we actually damaged on him? Can I see him from here? I can't see him from here. Oh, man. I don't know what our heat situation is going to look like for next turn. I'm going to jump to here. I think we're gonna vigilance. I mean, we're in trees. We've already got cover from that, but I think we're gonna vigilance with Liz. And we're gonna hammer this Shadowhawk and do what we can to it right now. We're actually overheating already. Yeah, that's what I mean. Once we get out of the water, our heat situation gets a lot worse. Only 2 missiles, doesn't manage to destabilize him either. Now this guy's gonna move. Doesn't look like he's punching, but he is getting closer. He's gonna shoot us, not do very much. We have 4 evasion. They have 3 mechs here. If we can keep our evasion up, we can seriously hurt these guys, but we do have to make sure we keep our evasion in the good. So that guy's got 2 evasion. I can't really do anything about that right now, but what I can do is start moving in on him, pick up 2 myself, get into forest cover. Again, the only thing Behemoth is really weak on is her head, but a stray headshot will kill her. So 45s is really shitty.
Copy that.
Well, we destroyed a jump jet and we put a little bit of heat on him, but that's okay.
Critical hit, Commander.
He survived it pretty well. Liz is not going to have the heat to do a lot this turn, even though she gets to do something here. I mean, we can move there. That would put our right arm exposed to them, which is fine. Or right arm is this one, which is okay. Right torso is not so okay. It has SRM6s in it. We could go here for 2 evasion. We can go here for 3 evasion and do nothing else. Or we can start backing off into the water again, where we won't have cover. I think I take this 2 evasion and we'll shoot him. We're going to have an 85. I'm a little concerned about Glitch's situation because they did sensor lock her last turn, which means this guy can see her. But I can't really do anything about that right now, so I can shoot all weapons, just barely. If I could precision shot that center torso, we could potentially get close to killing it. I think we got this mech with the next person who acts. AC5 destroyed, that's really important. I think we got this mech with the next person who gets to act, but I mean, we still have 2 more decently tough mechs to deal with. Yeah, that was rough.
Losing lots of armor.
It hit him all over the place, and that side torso of his is where he's got his
Yes,
missiles,
Commander.
remember. It's still okay, but it's getting weak. A good round of fire will take that out on him. So we do want to keep his evasion up if we can. He's only got the 1 evasion.
Good to
Glitch can't really go anywhere properly here. I'd like to get her into the water. If I put her in the water here, what's her shots on this guy? 40s, that's not really very good. They have direct line of fire with this guy, which means he can see her. She can take an autocannon hit to that torso. Okay, and 1 autocannon hit's not going to kill her anywhere that it goes, unless the head. Yeah, it could technically snipe her. But, I mean, that's the case all the time. So, is she actually just going to stay still here? And shoot this Shadowhawk with 80%. Yeah, I think she is. Oh man, that's so scary. It's gonna knock him down for sure, if it doesn't destroy him. Okay, we center torsoed him, so that's good. We don't knock him down.
That's a kill.
I'm a little scared about Decker because he has no evasion right now. But if this guy goes after Glitch, he's not going after Decker, right? Okay, so you're shooting Liz, and you're mostly shooting her arm, which is perfect.
Good to go.
So now Decker. You're great for heat. I'd love you to have evasion too if we could. We could jump you into here, get you 2. Problem with that is that we're going to be very close to him, and if he punches us and takes out our missiles, we're kind of screwed. We can jump you into the water, get you 4 evasion. You're not going to have forest cover then. I'm really worried about your torso, bro. I am so worried about your torso right now. 60s. Looks like 60s are the best we're going to get with his current evasion. I mean, I could sensor lock him so that Behemoth has a better shot, but I'm scared about that Kintaro. I'm really scared about his missiles.
Jumping.
We're going to take this jump. Decker's got a ton of heat. If he turns into a stick and he's ending up punching people, then fine. I'd hate to lose the SRM-6s, but whatever. Okay, so we didn't get through armor. That's unfortunate. We did get a head hit, though. Pilot injured. Very good. Maybe we can snipe him. It's possible.
Ready for orders.
Don't tell me it's not possible. It's totally possible. So we got a lot of heat here as well. I'd like a lot of evasion if we can. Yeah, we can do that. And we're actually out of vision of the Kintaro at the moment. So this isn't bad. Let's get the triple evasion. We're out of forest cover, which sort of sucks, but it is what it is. And let's put the heat on this guy. We hit, like, everywhere on him. That's the thing about missiles. They have so many projectiles they could potentially spread out all over the place, but it also means that
All weapons are
we're close to bringing down a lot of stuff. Probably numerous exposed structures there. He's unsteady, he lost evasive. And Glitch is actually in a great position to shoot him. Or either of them. Glitch can stay put, basically, now.
Oh, I'm gonna need a medic.
Okay. Behemoth is, like, literally on the verge of dying right now. Her head must have, like, yeah, 3 HP. Oh man, that's really, really bad. That's really bad. So the Kintaro already got to act, so the Shadowhawk is going to act. I've got a bit of evasion down here. Let's try and just knock the Shadowhawk down, shall we? We're going to overheat. If we take off a 15, we won't. If we take off a 10, we won't. Okay, do that. Try and knock it down and push it back a phase, because then we all get to act before it gets to act. Ooh, 2 torsos destroyed, pilot injured. Knockdown? Knockdown, pilot injured. We also got a head hit on it. That might finish it. Yeah, pilot incapacitated. Good. Good. Okay. Just the one mech left. Behemoth is in a really, really tough way right now. She really desperately needs evasion. So I'm going to jump her to triple evasion territory for sure, like 100%. Put her in the water. We're also going to vigilance her, so she's going to get to act again before this guy does, because this guy's already acted. So we will vigilance her, because she's got a lot of heat available. That's the only reason we're doing her. And let's fire.
Firing a full salvo.
Not quite enough. Not quite enough. We did burn an evasion, but not quite where we need to be exactly. Liz doesn't have a lot of heat available. Doesn't get any evasion for moving there. Gets 2 evasion for moving here. Can barely see him. Liz's head is screwed up as well, but Liz can't die, and Behemoth can. So let's keep Liz close. We're going to come to the same angle, so the same place that we just fired on it from, and fire at it again. Structure exposed. Unsteady, pilot injured, head hit. Fantastic. If we get another head hit, that's great. Decker might even be able to put enough hurt on her, or him, or whatever, to cause it to fall down. We're going to come to the same position with Decker, and we're just going to hammer it with missiles. 80%, yeah, that's it.
Position confirmed.
And then Behemoth is going to get to shoot again before it next turn, so I think we can knock it down. And that'll knock it back a phase to the heavy phase, and then all of our people... Yeah, I think we got it. Everybody's going to get to shoot at this again before it can shoot at us. If we knock it down. Which we will, because Behemoth is going to get to act again. Nice. Actually, that incapacitated them. Wow, we got lots of good mech salvage out of this one if we want it. Green light to land immediately, hold position.
Mission successful.
So we took a few knocks. I mean, if I had a heavy mech to anchor us, we'd be in a better position. We did, I think, get a catapult. Like, all of it. Oh, I don't have enough loot to get it, though, do I? Oh boy, I don't think I have enough salvage to get the full catapult. Yeah, we took some damage on everybody. I only get 1 salvage. I couldn't even negotiate 3. I could only negotiate up to 2, I believe. So yeah. It has 4 energy, 2 cannon, 4 support, and 4 jump jets. So we can make it a really good close range with lots of weapons thing, or we can make it a long range sniper, like indirect fire sniper, with like large lasers and autocannons potentially. I don't know if I want that catapult. Well, let's look at what we, oh god, look at all of these components. So many full mechs we salvaged basically, and so many medium lasers as well. A plus plus with 50% crit. I don't know if I want the crit one. Plus accuracy on a small laser. Would be nice if we got like plus stability on some SRMs. A bunch of heat sinks, jump jets, ammos. I think we are pretty much obligated to take a catapult component. Right? We have to. We got a bunch of heat sinks and SRM ammo as our random loot. Wow. That's just... wow. We could not have negotiated enough salvage to guarantee that catapult either. I think it was 2 and 10. Like 2 priority 10 total was the best we could get. We would have had 8 other shots to get 1 additional catapult piece, which is entirely possible, but it would have been a little sketch. So I really want an energy brawler. I want somebody who could... we need a little bit more damage that we could put out in a focused sense. The missiles are great. They put up a ton of damage, but they need to hit the same location to really put that damage out. I don't know what we can do for that, though. I don't really have anybody, except for our Vindicator, who's really capable of a lot of energy weapons. And there's no really small cannons. Like autocannons, AC2s have 6 tons, and they do 25 damage just like medium lasers. So if I want to get up close and brawl with this Shadowhawk, it's basically short-range missiles. That's the way it has to be. And it's loaded as best it can be for that right now. That's going to take 1 day. That's no big deal. Those repairs will be nice and quick.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
What can the Griffin do? The Griffin's got 3. I like 8 energy hardpoints. Can you give me like 8 energy hardpoints? Okay, so an option here is actually to change up some of these SRMs. Let's repair all. Nothing is blown off on this guy. We could change things around a little bit so that we're shooting like maybe SRM4s and energy weapons instead. So that would be, what, 12 less... no, 16 less damage for each one of these. For each missile launcher, and add in lasers instead. And then we would need heat sinks to support that as well, but we could go to SRM4s and energy weapons instead of SRM6s. So if I wanted to do that, let's just spec this. If I wanted to do that, then I would be doing something along the lines of, I've got 8 SRM4s. Okay, I'd be doing an SRM4, SRM4, SRM4. That's going to use up all of our SRM slots. And then I would want something along the lines of medium laser, medium laser, medium laser. And that puts us back to 55 tons, just like we were before, with a lot less heat efficiency. A potentially bigger alpha strike. Each one of these does 16 less damage, but for each one of these doing 16 less damage, we've introduced a 25 damage medium laser. Do I need as much SRM ammo then if I'm shooting 6 less for each shot, and I've got some lasers. Can we get by with 1 SRM ammo? They have 100 rounds each. So that's 4, 8, 12. That's like 10 turns of continuous fire with those SRMs. Because if I dump an SRM ammo, I can put in another heatsink. Alternatively, what I could do is dump our rear armors down to like 40 and 70, let's say. And then we can, because like, I'm going to be honest, our armor management, we've just been max armoring. That's all we've really been doing here. Our armor management has not been the best armor management in the world. And I think you can be aware of that. In fact, if we max armor here, they're suggesting taking armor off of the legs instead of the center torso, or instead of the rear torsos. Which 76 armor on the legs is still not the worst in the world. We're still a little less heat efficient than we were before. We have a little bit more brawling potential with damage, but we're a little bit less armored. I can even put on a small laser or a flamethrower or something like that, but that's going to take some more. Yeah, I've got 3 small lasers. That's going to take another half a ton. But I could do it. Would further reduce our heat efficiency. I think I'm going to try it. We're going to be a little bit lighter on the armor, and you know, I hate taking this off because it doesn't work in proper proportions. Let's go to 50 armor here. This was at 89. Let's go to 70 armor here. Let's put it onto the legs. 100. There we go. 55 tons. We have 100 armor on either leg then, and we have a little bit less rear armor. But that's okay. Our arms are a little under-armored. We're going to max out the right arm because it has the lasers in it, and we'll let this arm go a little bit lighter. We do want armor on this torso. Even though there's nothing in this side of the torso, we do want armor here because if this torso gets destroyed, the left torso, it will it'll cause an injury. If this arm gets destroyed, it's free to get destroyed. But the longer this arm is alive, the longer it's soaking damage on our left side for us. Like torso twisting, it'll soak damage for us. So we do want these to be armored, but if I can free up a ton, then we could potentially, like, we just get rid of all the rear armor here? No, that's stupid, right? We were at 55 tons a second ago, were we not? Like, I swear we were at 55 tons. Why are we not 55 tons now? This is what I hate about this. The armor game. Trying to get this armor to match up. I swear we were at a full 55 tons. Oh, it's because the center torso had, like, 2 extra armor or something like that, right? That was why? So we're never gonna... Okay, there. Center torso, front armor. It's actually not full. Interesting. Interesting. Our center torso, front armor isn't full. Now it is. Okay. I think I'm going to go with this. It's a little less heat efficient, but our heat efficiency on Decker, that he was piloting the Griffin, was pretty much the best of any of our mechs over the last few missions. And it's going to give us a lot more firepower than just the SRM-6s had. We're going to still rock 2 SRM ammos, I suppose. I wonder if we could get by with 1. Maybe we'll trial that. Like, we'll fight a few missions, and if we can get by with 1, we might dump an SRM ammo and put in an extra heatsink. But for now, we're going to do that. It's going to take us 8 days.
Right. I'll get it.
The Kintaro. Can we refit this in a similar fashion? Because we have SRM-6s on this guy. It only has 2 energy hard points. It also has more missile points. Okay, so here's a thought. Here's a thought. What if we dump the SRM-6s And how many SRM4s do I have? I have 5 left. That's perfect. So if we want to dump those SRM6s, and we could go to SRM4s, we're going to put 1 there, and then we will put 2 of them over here in this arm. We're slightly heavier now. We still have the 2 ammos, and this has an increase in firepower because before we were shooting 6, 12, 18, now we're shooting 4, 8, 16, 20. So this is still primarily missiles, but it is an upgrade on missiles. And if we really wanted to get really tough here, I mean, we'd be adding 2 extra tons, but I could put in 2 medium lasers as well. Because our heat efficiency is actually going up by doing this, somehow. I don't know why, but it's apparently going up. If we use their armor recommendation, it's going to make our legs a little bit weaker. Oh, it only has 5 jump jets, not 7, but still, Liz can jump a crap ton in this Kintaro. We do also want to repair everything that's damaged. So we can keep her being a missile boat, but we could potentially give her 2 lasers as well. Let's spec this. If I wanted to give her 2 medium lasers, that really tanks the heat efficiency. And I'd have to really reduce the armor to both fit this and to put on heat sinks. So no. We're going to dump those. I think we're going to switch to SRM4s on the Kintaro instead of SRM6s. So 6s do 8 times 6. SRM4s do 8 times 4. So we lose 2 things. Stability is 3 times 4. Is this 3 times 6? Yes. Heat is 14 versus a heat of 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You lose 6 heat. So SRM4s are significantly less heat than SRM6s. So SRM6s, if you're a bigger mech and you have fewer hardpoints, fitting the SRM6s into your fewer hardpoints sort of maximizes your hardpoints if you're going to fill them all. But if you have extra hardpoints, it would be better to rock SRM4s. Like more SRM4s than SRM6s, if you're light enough that you can't actually fill all of your hardpoints with 6s. I think Liz is going to stay a missile boat. We're not going to put the lasers on, but yeah, I think Liz is going to go like this. I might go to 50 tons on the rear here, and oh crap, that wasn't even. Yeah, that's going to screw off all the calculations. And 80 back here, and let's go to 90. 95. Okay, we managed to make it fit. The center torso had an uneven number on it. The center here is also uneven, but that's okay. Just get our legs to be a little bit tougher at the expense of our rear armor. I'm sort of okay with the rear armor being softened up just a tiny bit. Let's do that. It's again going to get us more firepower. Not too much of an armor expense. We just shuffled stuff around a little bit. And the Centurion, I mean, I really want a heavy mech. I want a catapult to take over this role so that I can get some armor on it. I can get these missiles in it in decent places and all that kind of stuff. As long as we keep the Centurion out of fire, it's doing its job. We're going to keep it the way it is. It's been critical to us over the last few missions, so we're just going to repair it and we're going to keep it running the exact same as it has been. Okay.
On it.
Cool.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Vindicator and Hunchback, they can actually just get put in storage base. I'm going to keep them out in case we get a mech that's so damaged and I need to act really quick for some reason, but yeah. Okay. Looks like it's going to be 15 days before we get to do anything else, but that's going to be the end of this video, guys. It's probably been about an hour. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.